Alright, so this one's gonna be for Virgo. I'm switching up a little bit of how I normally do these, and I'm taking it to more of a primary honed focus. So I used a couple decks, I pulled a rune, I got some oracles, and we're gonna see, how it is that this translates. But I will say this, even before I hop into this, Virgo, this is a very, very particular reading. This is like for the Virgo that has been going through a lot, and not necessarily getting, I would say, their returns, right? So, don't forget to do all the YouTube-y things. Please do like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Send it to your other Virgo friends, all that good stuff. And if you see me live, hop in. Whew. Okay, so looking at this is really heavy, right? I'm not necessarily sure where to necessarily start, but we'll end up with the rune. I know that. So let's see. Let's start with the oracles. Your hard work is paying off, and don't let pride get in your way. That's new moon in Capricorn and full moon in Leo. It's about knowing that, first of all, the things that we've been working for, Virgo, like, they are coming, but they take time, And I know sometimes we want it over an instant. I know we do, but it's not always like that. And we don't have the say-so over timing, That's always something about, the larger picture. Something that's a little bit more so outside of our control. So, you gotta know that you've done what you can do, and then just sit with that and feel confident in that, Like, super important. Now, I do feel like I see like a love story here, but I see frustration in a love story. So what I mean by that is, like, I can definitely see that someone has been reaching out. I'm guessing it's you, the Virgo, who has been reaching out and trying to show love and see if there's anything there for you. And I feel like you've been getting so much cold shoulder, no matter how many times you try to surface and make it better. So I know that that's frustrating. It might just be time for you guys to kind of leave someone behind. Because I feel like in some ways, like, they're just wasting space where, like, someone else could actually be truly loving you. And vice versa, you could be loving someone else way more deeply. Now, I will say this, like, there's a little bit of, like, a demystified energy, but I'll end with that in terms of tarot. So, let's get this other side. So that's 7 of Wands with the 6 of Pentacles. There's generous, upgraded energy out there for you. All you gotta do is go out there and go for it. I feel like the second that you do, you'll get everything that you've been working for, But then there's that 7 of Swords energy, which is a little bit frustrating because you don't always know what's around the corner. But I mean, if you look, your bottom of the deck, though, addresses that. So they kind of cancel each other out if you can find the honesty in the situation. Knowing truly what it is that you actually deserve and what you don't in terms of treatment and how people maintain relationships with you. And then for your rune, you got El Haz, which is, it looks like a chicken foot to me. That's always what I think about. But it actually represents a few things, It's about protection, shielding oneself, warding off evil, asking for assistance, leaning on your guardians, and also, like, awakening of the higher self. So there's a lot to unpack here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's just about knowing that, first of all, y'all been doing it for yourself for so long. You really don't need nobody. So, I mean, if they're not going to add to the pot, there's no use in them even being around. But I appreciate y'all, Virgo. I really hope this gives y'all some clarity.